So one of my garage projects I've always wanted to do was to get my garage floors done professionally. And so I did. Due to the rainy and crappy weather we've had, when we vented the doors like they're a little bit up, we had to cover them with this plastic. So the first thing we're going to do is take this plastic off. It's been 24 hours and see what the floor looks like all cured. What's upside down? Actually, I'll pick that up in a second. Let's just rip it off and open the garage door. Ooh, me likey. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Fresh footsteps on the new garage floor. All cracks are gone. All ugly little marks gone. I like it. I like it. And you can see it's not super glossy. I just pushed the button by mistake. It's got a low gloss to it. I chose that on purpose because I didn't want it when we're here in the summertime. Let me open that back up, sorry. I'll leave it closed. I didn't want in the summertime when you're out here working and you got the garage doors open, it reflects so hard. You know, I just missed it. I bought a microphone and I forgot to use the microphone. I could be using the microphone right now. I'm not showing you the charge. I'm showing you they even did the edges. So all the edges have been done as well, even under the drywall. I mean, they did an amazing job. Amazing, all the way edge to edge. Nothing got missed. Even back here by the water heater. They did the entire thing. Water heater. This is a pole so you don't run into the water heater if you park here, which I never do other than the motorcycle. I mean, they even got back in the nooks and crannies. That is as professional as can be. All right, let's get rid of the plastic. I'm just gonna sit here for a minute and look at the floor. It's just so nice. So professionally done. This is nicer than when I bought this damn house and moved in. I mean, I love my house, but this wasn't that expensive. You know, expensive houses, they can't, you know, $800,000 house, why can't the floor already come this way? This is incredible that the house didn't come with something like this already for a house that's almost $1 million. So after this floor is cured, after 24 hours, you can put stuff back in, but you can't put anything really heavy, like a vehicle in here. So no heavy stuff. Maybe I shouldn't even be on the floor. I'm kind of a heavy guy.
The next day.
Right there. Let's go. All right, so let me show you our newest project, echoing in here. Because I took everything out. So the newest project, if you guys have been watching my Instagram, has been the garage floor. So let me show you what the garage floor looks like right now. All right, so this is what the garage floor looks like now. And you guys see plenty of my other videos where you see me on the floor walking around. But this is what the garage floor looks like right now. I don't need to talk so loud. I forgot I got a microphone on. So this was my investment. This is stage one, if you will, of Dream Car Garage. The only reason I have the racks and I'm bringing some stuff back in, but everything's empty right now, with the exception of that. Everything's empty right now because the floor cures in 24 hours. Let's say that you don't want to put anything heavy on it for 48 hours. So those racks are relatively light. This shoe rack that I made from wood from Home Depot, that's pretty light. This table is super light because it's not even wood. It's composite fake wood stuff. That's the only thing that I have in here. Everything else is still outside. So like I said, this is stage one of Dream Garage. We'll do it little by little. I paid for this floor out of my pocket. It cost me $4,800 to get this done. The prices vary depending on who you talk to, but not much. This is not epoxy. It's a commercial grade concrete coating. So it's 6 times stronger than epoxy. It won't leave tire marks when you drive on it. It won't leave oil stains. It's completely chemical resistant. It's non-toxic. And it matches, it kind of blends into the driveway in it. And I went with this color. It's called Domino because it goes with the rest of the garage. If you see the rest of the garage, it's very, very whitish gray colored. So this Domino floor matches perfect. So like I said, this is only part one. We have plenty more. I don't have any timeline or when I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it little by little because, like I said, I'm doing this out of my pocket, paying cash out of my pocket, which is probably the wrong way to do it, but this is the way I'm doing it, to add things that I like and both add value to the house. Part of the reason I went with this pattern, this commercial kind of universal looking pattern, is because if we resell this house, if you customize it so much, you make the market of people who want to buy your house very niche, very small. You narrow the market. Then only certain people who like what you like are going to want to buy a house. And I wanted this to look very professional, but also appeal to anybody who wants a nice floor in their house. So for one more night, the Porsche will sleep outside. At least it's clean. And the Audi, and we'll sleep outside. And the Ducati, which is currently in the backyard. So they'll all sleep outside for one more night. What we have done to the Porsche recently, we did the GIAC software. My impression of GIAC software is completely refined how the engine feels. The throttle response is really good. There's none of that on-off throttle where it felt like it disengaged the clutch, then slammed the clutch back in because it thought you were going to stay off the gas and then you got back on it. That's gone. The acceleration is smoother. The wide open throttle is significantly noticeable. Is it 100 horsepower more? Hell no. Don't fool yourself. It's not like slapping on a turbo or supercharger. It's not like that at all. But it definitely refines and smooths out the whole engine feel and engine vibe. Even the exhaust note changes a little bit. The drivability is so much nicer. It's just really smooth. Does have more power, yes. You notice the power. It does increase your power output. How much? That's up to debate. Depends on what dyno you're on, what air temperature, what humidity, all that other BS, which I don't care. My butt dyno says it's great, and it did add more power. The true test will be when you get side by side with Larry. Larry has got a 991 C4S, and I have a 997.2 C4S. Larry and I, every time we've raced each other, have been neck and neck, exactly perfectly matched. I think my car stock has 10 horsepower less than his, but it also weighs less. So it's perfectly balanced and matched when we race each other. So modifications I have on this car are GIAC software, SharkWorks, center muffler delete and X pipe, and Pfister Sport exhaust, which is basically just a Pfister bypass. And 2 things I ordered that have not arrived and will not arrive in time for my road trip, unfortunately. DSC controller that controls the PASM. It's supposed to make it more compliant in normal mode and more sporty in sport mode, if that makes any damn sense. That didn't arrive due to supply chain issues. There's a chip shortage and they don't have the chips for the DSC controller because it's a computer controlled thing. The other thing that didn't arrive was RSS engine mounts. And I said I'm going to do the RSS engine mounts live because they're easy to do. So the RSS engine mounts didn't arrive either. It's nobody's fault. No, it's UPS's fault. They were ordered. Oh, that does not look good. Let me get on this side. Okay, they were ordered on time or within a sufficient time that they should have been here already, and I could have already installed them. But it's solely UPS's fault. They lost them, couldn't find them, whatever, and now they're being reshipped. Whatever. So when I get them, I'll do it live. So it's a super easy install to do. Anybody can do it. So we're starting our road trip on Monday. Actually, the road officially starts on Wednesday. We're going to depart with people. We're going to start Tuesday. People are going to start filtering in to Montana, and then we'll depart on Wednesday morning. We are starting Monday. My buddy Larry and I, Puerto Rican and Pelon, we're leaving on Monday so that we can get a head start. And I also don't feel like driving 12, 14 hours each day. So we're going to drive just under 10 hours the first day and like 4.5 the second day just to get to the starting point. And then we'll be refreshed and our batteries will be recharged and we'll be ready to go for the official start date of the 18th. One bittersweet is I'm glad we're doing it, but our organizer, our sponsor, our hero, Mr. Auto Amateur, had a death in the family. I'm not going to give any more details on that because it's his personal private business. So we are going to make the back half of the trip shorter. So we're gonna cut some cities out and we're gonna cut some time out. But if you guys want to know specific information, dates, where we're meeting, everything through. So the first 2 stops that we're going to, Montana and then Denver, we're still going those. We're still doing those. We're not going to stay in Montana. We're not going to stay in Denver for 3 days this time, though. We're just going to stay one night, and then we're going to go somewhere else and somewhere else. So if you're interested in going, you really want to know where to meet us or see us in the route, hit me up, send me a message on Instagram, send me a message on YouTube, send me a message on Facebook. Go to autoamateur.com and hit all his information is there. You can send him messages as well, and he'll tell you where to find us. So I'm glad we're able to do this trip, and my heart goes out to Auto Amateur and his whole family. It's heartbreaking to have a death in the family. No one wants to be in that position, especially 2 days before you're supposed to start a massive road trip that you've been planning for 6+ months. So that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. Weekend update. Thanks for tuning in. I know sometimes I put out some boring content. This is one of those. I know it's boring. I'm having a hard time staying on track and focus of what the hell I'm saying. I mainly just want to show you my floor because it looks so damn nice. I can't wait to see that car in here. Coming soon. Tomorrow night, the Porsche will be parked in the garage along with the Ducati. And one good thing about doing something like this is you realize how much crap you have that you don't really need. You start getting rid of it. Case in point, I'm not going to say anything about my beautiful, specialized bicycle over there. I wanted that for years, and I finally bought it, and I rode the heck out of it for 1.5 years. I've probably ridden it 2 times in the last year. Maybe. Maybe we should sell it. Somebody who's going to use it all the time. Because you can tell by my manly physique, I'm not using it that much. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you later. Leo, you ready for the road trip, Leo?